2-in-1 auger. We're gonna do a little test. There's some gravel under here by this drainage. We're gonna run this 12-foot pole in. It's pretty hard ground. We did get some rain the last few days, but very sandy, very gravel filled and reinforced around the edge. This is our 2-in-1 composite auger from LiftsLaddersAndDocks.com. It's 2 different wall thicknesses, or a variety of wall thicknesses I should say, between some of the most common sizes, which is 80 thousandths wall stock thickness up to 120 thousandths. So it has 2 different holes on there, a slight taper. It's hard to distinguish to the naked eye, but that way you're eliminating the stock or having to grind down traditional cast augers. And it's far less brittle, much more durable than the cast aluminum augers in general, and then skips all that hassle. They're lighter, easy to stock, sold in cases of 50 to dealers and installers. Add your own bolt and go. So go ahead and hang on both handles there and put some weight on it. We're getting down in that gravel layer here. Got a little bit of extra fill on top with this hill versus where this was all set up for some drainage off our parking lot here. So drive the snow plows onto it. So this is representative of a pretty good sandy firm base with a lot of rock in the lake bed here. It's a torture test. Blake adding quite a bit of leverage here. Widen up your hands a little bit if it helps. Now that you can reach a little better, get a little more leverage. Widen it out. Now that you can reach. Perfect. So it's not post ratchet. We might have to get a second guy getting into this layer here. Again, we got some nice fill dirt on the top where this mound was created after the fact, but getting down into the reinforced stuff. Seeing the amount of force that he's putting on that. So again, they're not indestructible, but they are far, far more durable than cast aluminum. Lighter, easier to stock, fits a variety of wall stock pole sizes. They're very common. So we use a 2-inch OD pole. We also have a smaller diameter option that fits a 1.67 OD pole, which is typically at Great Lakes or some of the other options out there. But Great Lakes stock is the primary one in our region that uses that smaller diameter. So we do have that option as well. That one only has a single hole, and the bore size is just for that particular ID. There we go. Only another 2 feet to go.
2 feet?
Yep. Got our second man on it now here. Another body weight down. Steering that pole with the ratchet. You can hear that thing creaking down in there. The amount of stress that they're putting on that. Getting into that reinforced layer of gravel underneath. Again, this is our superior composite auger from LiftsLaddersAndDocks.com. We sell these retail and also individually retail to customers, and then to OEMs, all the suppliers, other dealers, and dock installers alike. We sell them in bulk in a case of 50 quantity without the bolt. So you just supply your own bolt. We can ship those cases easily. They're great keeping the truck on hand, so when you're you're busting customers' augers, if you're an installer, just to have mostly universal size option that's light enough, keep around, and just have those on hand to replace those cast aluminum augers as they're snapping off. And then we have a lot of distributors and supply houses that are selling to the dealers as well that buy them in bulk volumes. Of course, at a bulk price, in a case of 50s. They are really reefing on that thing. So that just goes to show the durability of that when you... Ready? Two strong guys putting everything they got into it. And it's still holding up with a whole lot of leverage with that ratchet. Yep, go ahead and steer it a little bit uphill. You got a little bit of a tilt. Yep, there you go. Excellent. All right, I think we'll cut it there. Proved our point. Again, not indestructible, but exceptionally durable, and almost always far better than cast aluminum, especially these days. Even in a rocky city material. All right, so here we have a couple cast aluminum augers. As you probably know, this is where most of the cast aluminum fails, usually on that first spiral or the next one down, where it does skinny down. All depends on the casting quality. Like many things, you know, that's seems to be going downhill with a lot of suppliers, especially with aluminum prices and more recycled metal. Just all depends. But the main thing, as I mentioned before, is we use 2 different thicknesses of poles. So do a lot of installers around here with all these heavy duty applications nowadays. So these shanks either had to get ground down with a flat disc on a grinder, or very tediously by hand with a file, which is obviously a nightmare for many reasons. It is weakening it and just a total waste of time. So that's why we have that step design. Then there are other options on the market that have the narrower shank that fit in a wider variety of pole thicknesses and diameters, and the cast just depends on who's supplying it. These ones are incredibly weak with how they are at the top. There's just not enough material there, and that's the trade-off for having them fit. So that's where the common failure is. But right now we're going to take these and show you in the parking lot with my best football spike here, and we'll see which one holds up the best with a flat down actual spike. So here we go. It's probably going to bounce pretty far. I'll run and get it, and we'll try each one of these. So starting with ours. That's pretty good. Got just a little bit chewed up on that edge. No cracks, breaks. Go one down at a time. This is the smaller shank version. That one. Made it through as well. Just chewed up a touch. And the same thing. So a little marking there. Try this one. Chunk out of the parking lot. Bent the tip, and that's where ours is much more resilient. It can flex a little bit and come back. So that's been compromised, and probably internally as well. Go back to our composite. Keep going. So that one hit right on the side of the tip there. A little bit chewed up again. All good otherwise. And we keep going here. A little more parking lot with that one. So good. All holding up so far. There we go. First main failure. There, right on the outer main twist. So put that piece down. We'll keep going here. Back to ours. Really good. Some more chewed up yet again. No failures at all. It sounded high pitched. Yep, lost that tip. It was compromised before. Back to one with the spiral. Just going to speed this up a couple at a time here. Really quick flight. Have these. Thank you. So pretty much the same, just a little abrasion, but the cast ones have actually failed versus just getting that little bit of chewing from the parking lot. So